So hello and welcome back to Test Drive Thursday. Today we're taking a look at this Iveco or Iveco, however you want to say it, Hi-Way Reworked mod. Now I looked at this mod maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or something, so I'll be interested to see where it's came in that time. So yeah, let's get straight into it then. So here we are inside the truck configurator. So starting off with the cabins. It can be a little bit confusing, this mod. So you got the standard Hi-Way. Now this is pretty much the standard in-game version. A truck that not many people like, but I don't really mind it that much. I think it looks kind of cool. You can get a low-powered engine, which can make some journeys quite challenging. So I like it in that sense. But yeah, it's 6 years old already. Doesn't really look it. And then you've got, so the first cabin is Hi-Way Euro 6. You can see some slight differences down here on the chassis. Looks like bigger tanks on both sides maybe. And you also lose the aero piece, but you can add that back in later on. You then got the Hi-Way MP, which is the one I'm going to be using. Get circular sort of shaped tanks here. And you also get a slightly different design down here, look. The way that follows around, you get this NP logo, you get the chrome slat across the middle. This is all plastic down here, which I actually quite like. It breaks it up a bit, and you can make it all plastic, which I think looks really good. I'll show you later. And then you've got the XP, which gets the sort of more squared off tanks. You can see the differences there. XP also gets the LED lights at the back, which you can see, versus like the standard halogen ones, or like sort of normal bulbs. So yeah, that's quite a few little options. And you also get the XP logo. So chassis, we've got loads to choose from. 6x4 long, which is pretty massive. You can see the difference there between the two. Obviously an extra tank with the long, but everything you'd really want, really. I mean, look at this, 4x2s. You can even get a spare tyre if you wish. I'll go for the long now, I think. Engines, we got everything from a 420, which I think if you go for the Hi-Way, no. I always thought, oh, there we go, look at that. I always thought that you could get it with a 310, but they may have changed that for this mod anyway. But you can either get a Corsair 11 or Corsair 13 with up to 570 horsepower, which is quite a lot for this type of truck. Then got you got 12 speeds, 6 speeds, 16 speeds. I usually go for the 6 speeds. They're really quick at shifting in automatic mode. Now it looks like they've redone the interior with this mod. All black in here, as you can see. Even go for automatic gearbox, which is here, or you can go with a manual, which I really like. I like when mods do that. Sort of changes it up. You can see them moving the armrest, but you can only go for this black and sort of cream theme here. I mean, the textures aren't brilliant in here. It's been a while since SES did this truck model, so you have to sort of forgive that. But yeah, it's not too bad in here actually. All the standard colours and everything that you'd expect. Now onto the options where we get to mess about a bit. So down here we've got some mud flaps if you want them. Lower grille guards. Right, what we got here? We have got like this sort of lower section here. Now I like having it sort of plastic down here at the bottom. I think it just sort of breaks it up a little bit more, and it's obviously in real life it'd be cheaper to replace that if you sort of whack it off something. For a chrome bit down there if you want as well, or just leave it all plastic. Here we got some bull bars, which I don't really think fit that well. Put some lights on the grille. Now, and this is what I like, you can sort of change this outline around the truck, so you can have it all painted plastic and this aluminium, which looks quite nice. And then you can go for blue, which looks really, really cool, the way that sort of flows around there. It's one of the best design pieces I've seen on a truck for ages. Got the mirrors, a few different options there. And then you got the sort of painted plastic. Outside, I think plastic works the best if you're going for this plastic sort of front here. We've then got the sun visor. Again, you can bring the blue across, have it with a beacon sort of place there if you wish, which I do think looks a bit weird putting them there, but you can do if you want. The top, we got some light bars, interior lighting, some horns on the top, then obviously the big beacon. Around the back you can put the arrow piece. Not sure what that changed, but changed something. But yeah, you can put the arrow piece back, which looks a lot better when you do. I think that's what it was moaning at. You can paint the tanks black, which actually look really good. They sort of blend in with the side then. And then if you go for, say, plastic down the side, if I can find the right option. Unless that was the option it was moaning at. Yeah, I think it was. So that's a bit weird. You can't go for plastic down the side if you go for the arrow piece. I'm not sure why. They can change the colours of the cables. And then you've got the sort of mud flaps there. Rear signs, not sure what that is. Can't change anything about that. So that's pretty much it for the outside at least. Now if we go on to the inside, again, nothing much you can do. You can change this if you wish. Put a radio in there instead of a sat-nav. So that goes up there. CV radio. You can get a portable sat-nav if you want there, but you do have one built in, even though it's really small. And yeah, the rest of it is just cabin accessories and things like that. So now I'm going to meet you outside once I've chosen my spec. We are all fully configured. Now, isn't this cool? The Abarth sort of livery on here looks really good with the sort of Schwarzmuller trailer. I definitely recommend that combo. We got the red wheels, the checkered flag on the side. It just looks really good with the black grille as well. But anyway, if we jump in, in fact, if I just turn it back off a second, you can see the wheel sort of raises and lowers. I'm not sure what's going on down here. We've got some temperatures. I mean, if we just switch it on, get it all booted up, we've got trip. I feel like something's broken on there. I presume that's cruise control. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's pink. And then we've got a digital display on there. It is really small, I would say that, and that's the same with the sat-nav as well. Suppose I can sort of make that a bit more zoomed in. But yeah, the dials and everything are really small. But anyway, I've just noticed I am using manual today, even though I picked the automatic interior inside with the DNR. So you have to forgive that. I sort of forgot to do it. But yeah, I really do like the sort of dials on this. They are really simple. I think the font's really good on them. And it's easy to see the sort of green zone and everything. Because on some trucks, that isn't the case. Sometimes they don't even print the green zone on, which is a bit annoying. The mirrors, they're actually really big. They don't look it from the outside. Oh, going this way. Handling test. They don't look it from the outside, but from the inside they do actually give a pretty good view. And because you've got the sort of space in front, you can see around them really easily, which is really good actually. So I like them a lot. I don't like this metal bar going through the window frame there. It's a bit like an older truck then. I wish they sort of got rid of that. It is a bit annoying and can get in the way, especially on the passenger side. So let's try it. Oh no, didn't like second gear. Alright, just try and get through these green lights. I went with the 570 horsepower if you're wondering. And we've got 22 tons on the back. Come on. No. I think we may have just got away with that. But yeah, as you can see, it is really small, that digital speed. And even though it's saying kilometers per hour, it's reading it as miles an hour, because we're currently doing 50 kph, which is 31 miles an hour, but it is reading it as if it was reading miles an hour, if you see what I mean. Which you see quite a lot, that little bug on these mods when it's set as kilometers per hour, but the game is set in miles an hour. But yeah, we're turning right here. Seems to lean quite a bit. I don't know if they changed the in-game physics. This is the first time I'm using 1.35, and it does seem to roll about a bit. But other than that, it does look kind of odd in here with the sort of black and then the white inserts. I wish it was just all black. It does look kind of weird. But we do have like a little sunroof at the top, which I guess is also an escape hatch if you need to get out in emergency if you roll it over, which I'll probably do at some point if I use this truck all the time. But yeah, would I recommend this mod? Yeah, I think I would. I forgot to show you some of... Oh, why are we not going? I forgot to show you some of the paint skins that come with this mod. Obviously this is one of them. They're all really high quality actually. There's a Ferrari, Scuderia Ferrari one in there, because I know Ferrari use Ivecos in real life to move their race teams about, which is cool that we got that in this game now. And I like the driving sort of feel of this. I really like the power delivery. It's really smooth and progressive. There isn't much after around what we're doing now, 1400. Nothing's really happening, so all the sort of torque is down low. But yeah, other than that, I really do like it. It's relaxing to drive. The configuration's pretty good. I actually really like the look of it, especially with the sort of matte black across the front. And yeah, I really recommend you giving it a go, because not many people drive these trucks. Seem to only pick Scanias and Volvos, but it's good to try something different. Alright, let's try and reverse this in. I did go with the 6x4 by the way. 6x4 long I believe as well. It's not the best reverse. And there we go. So brake on, which is there, and engine off. So if you enjoyed that video, please do give me a like, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.